Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Andrew Cashner will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Mookie. 24 home runs for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that. Launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Cashner, or just Cash for short. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mookie Betts turn things around. He's had a tough time on the road. Sometimes you can't explain this stuff, but he's hit under 250 for the season on the road, and that's something that he definitely has to improve on.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know,
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And that's the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Here's Echeverria now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Let's go, Orioles!
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here we go.
Tapper up the line. Barehanded at his knees. He is out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way.
Here we go.
And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. Boston's out in front 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way.
Swing, better.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's three things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155, center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Riding in for Boston, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Missed with a slider. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Echeverria's there. And there are two away now.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rickards under it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. In his career against Porcello, he's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far. Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. As if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So stepping in, Adam Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1 now to Jones. Liner toward right center, and the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. On a good curveball, came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Ready on 0-2. Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Caleb Joseph. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City as it's nicknamed, as the third inning is set to get underway now.
Leading off for the Red
Into
Sox,
the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Mitch.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Let's go, Orioles!
The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And now against his body, a jump throw. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Dustin Pedroia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the runner back. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Off again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. He swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox lead 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A little bouncer that winds up foul. This pitch is popped up. Moreland has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Josh Harrison, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Push to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Adeney.
Ready for another chance? Adeney Echeverria, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
2 out, nobody on. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Betts coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-0, dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game.
Base hit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Orioles lead 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that one just missed outside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit to third. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis, who worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Nope. And that misses 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Squared that one up just a little late. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Popped him up. Moreland has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here comes the first pitch. Nope. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Davis is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. When we return, we'll see Colby Rasmus start things out. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kobe Rasmus looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Line toward right center. And Rasmus is going to reach. It's a base hit.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
Ready for another chance, Caleb Joseph. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Grounded to third. Scooped up. Pedroia. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Joey Rickard.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Rickard. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face. 2 out, nobody on. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. The 1-1 is a curveball in the dirt. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike three. Orioles held in check there. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Mitch Moreland.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Missed with a slider. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Mookie Betts. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rasmus is after it, and foul. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Runner goes for second. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And Pedroia is going to have himself extra bases. Runner around second now, headed for third. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Bouncer up the middle. Machado is there, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And 2, here it is. That misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Full count, 3-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. Machado has it, and this sails right over Davis's head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Well, this is a huge mistake here, because once the ball gets away and gets out of play, that means the run will be allowed to come home and score. That's a frustrating way to give up a run.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Cashner pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles 1. Josh Harrison stands in, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Now here it comes. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Adeiny.
Ready for another shot now. Adeiny Echeverria, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. The 3-1. And a bouncing ball foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Manny Machado now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Count is 1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Chris Davis now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
The 1-0 home finds the zone. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Darren O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Ready once again, Domingo Santana has bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two-one. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, Chapter.
In now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. That rolls foul for strike one. Santana leads off second with one gone in the inning. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Up next,
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Santana is on his way home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make it good.
Mookie Betts will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Set and the 1-0 pitch. sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 1. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Scope, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Orioles have cut it to a 4-2 ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box now, Adam Jones. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 2-2 is a fastball that misses. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in and looking for more, Colby Rasmus. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Come on, Orioles!
The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. The one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Caleb Joseph will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Joseph is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Stepping in, Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes again.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Harrison. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Jones at second. Rasmus on at first with 2 down. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. So 1-1 to the right side and through a base hit. Jones rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 57, Tony Carter.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Dustin Pedroia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And there's the first strike, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Set to deliver the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Well hit to right, but foul.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Orioles, let's go.
The 1-1. It's hit hard on a line to right, a base hit. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for the Red Sox. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
So striding forward now, Manny Machado. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Line hard to center field. Santana patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1 home. There's a slider taken for a ball. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder, Rasmus.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 33, Zach Duke.
Ready now for Baltimore, Colby Rasmus. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 0 for 4. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Rasmus is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Orioles strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. Richard Blyer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. kicking off the top of the ninth, Domingo Santana, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. Here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and one now. Mitch Moreland would be next. The 3-1. Line drive to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
Ninth inning
for
save
Los
situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Trey Mancini will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. One and one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Let's go, Orioles!
Missed with a breaking ball. Count even at 2-2. Ball three. 3-2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. it just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now to the plate, Joey Rickard. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. The tag gets one, and he is in there.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Josh Harrison. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Mancini, the runner at second with one away. Here's a high pop-up. Bogarts over to his left. 2 down. Here's Echeverria now. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Coming in is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Rick Porcello earns his 8th victory of the season. Craig Kimbrel records the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.